No, I do not know what to do with my hair today. Short hair is amazing, but sometimes it's a bitch to take care of. I don't know if I want it like this or like this. Maybe I should just wear a hat. But regardless of my hair today, because I'm sure none of you care, we got some news for today. I haven't made a video in like a week, and it is obviously overdue. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Alright, so I didn't know what topic to start with first, so I guess we're gonna start off with the topic you all want me to talk about, and that is Louis and Harry being featured on The Late Late Show. No, this has not happened yet, but it is said that Louis and Harry are both going to be on The Late Late Show with James Corden. A lot of people have been asking me if Louis and Harry are going to be on at the same time, and I highly doubt it. I don't think Louis and Harry are going to be doing the same event, sitting on the same couch together, being interviewed by James Corden at the same time. I think that James Corden is such a Larry shipper, so there's no doubt in my mind that he wouldn't want that to happen, but just realistically speaking, I'm sure that Harry's going to have his own day doing things, and Louis is going to have his own day as well. And just knowing our luck, Harry and Louis are probably going to have days very spread apart so it looks less obvious. I mean, heck, it might even be a month apart, just so there's no suspicion. Regardless though, even if they're a month apart or a day apart, I'm just happy that Louis and Harry are both going to be on Late Late Show with James Corden. I can't wait to see what James Corden has in store for both of them. And if you guys are curious about more details on the event, this tweet says, other guests set for the Late Late Show's UK run include Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Sheen, Louis Tomlinson, Gillian Anderson, Millie Bobby Brown, Paul Giamatti, Tom Hanks, Lily James, Ian McKellen, and Simon Pegg.
Missing someone with all your
Now onto my next topic regarding Harry. We recently got this article by The Sun Showbiz, and we got a few new pictures of Harry Styles. So this article says, weeks after stunning fans with sheer shirt and high heels, Harry Styles paints his nails pink and clutches Gucci purse. Can I just say that this is the best headline probably this year, or in just the last few years. Usually when we get any headline with Harry Styles in it, it's usually calling him a womanizer, or he's supposedly dating a new woman, or how he hates Louis Tomlinson. But no, this was a pretty good article because just in the title, it references Harry painting his nails and clenching his Gucci purse. Oh, sorry, clutches. There's the difference. The article goes on to say the 25-year-old looked every inch the rock star in an orange and red striped jumper, stone chinos, and round sunglasses. It goes on to say, but others applauded Harry's metrosexual look, saying he looked handsome in his awesome clothes. And I'd also like to comment on this term that they use in this article. It's metrosexual. Some of you might know this term from the musical Legally Blonde. My friend identifies as metrosexual, and basically the term metrosexual refers to a straight man who dresses kind of more flamboyant and appears to be gay, but is not gay. So I think metrosexual is more of a style than a sexual preference. But again, I'm not here to assume what Harry is. The article also says he has also been the most flamboyant and most alternatively dressed member of One Direction, but has sealed his reputation as a thoroughly modern pinup. Now that I can agree with. That is nicely said. It also says, while he's famously dated the biggest female names in showbiz, here we go, he refuses to define his sexuality, keeping fans guessing, saying, I've never felt the need to label it really. Okay, so now this part in the article is interesting. Not that I didn't know this. Of course, I already knew Harry said this. But it's funny how they're referencing this because Harry said this literally like 2 to 3 years ago. This is not something new he said. Harry really hasn't been asked about it recently, but maybe they're just bringing it up because they're talking about his fashion and just rumors about what he could be. But basically, that was the bulk of the article. I don't think this article was bad at all. They didn't go into any suspicions or rumors about specific girls Harry has been with. They really didn't dig into his sexuality. They just said a statement and they kept it pretty light. So I would say that this article was very respectful towards Harry and they focused more just on his outfit. Okay, now in Louis Tomlinson news, we got some high quality, gorgeous ass pictures of Louis Tomlinson. I mean, when is there ever not a gorgeous picture of Louis Tomlinson? Let's be honest. But on June 6th, I think, Louis was at the As It Was premiere. He was featured a lot on the red carpet, because that's where Louis should always be. So basically, like I said, this premiere was for As It Was. It was for Liam Gallagher. So Louis was invited to that. Regarding the pictures, not only did we get the high quality pictures of Louis, but we also got just some casual iPhone pictures with him and some people. Someone also took a picture of Eleanor being there, so I guess that's confirmation that she was there. And again, I really have no comment about this. Some Larry shippers might be upset that Eleanor was even at the premiere or hanging out with Louis, but in my opinion, why even focus on Eleanor? I think we should just congratulate Louis for even being there, looking so gorgeous on the red carpet. Like, we really don't need to pay attention to Eleanor. She doesn't draw attention to herself much anyway. She's just kind of there. And like I've said over and over and over again, and I probably don't have to say it that much, but I do not hate Eleanor. We should not disrespect Eleanor. So it's fine that she was there. I don't care. Didn't ruin my day. But damn, going back to these high quality pictures, like they really hit the bullet with these pictures. Like you can see every detail of Louis' hair. That shirt just really fits Louis' style. It looks very nice on him. It's Louis. He doesn't really go over the top with his outfits. He just comes really casual, but it's not casual to the point where it looks boring. Louis is the type to dress very casual, but still nice at the same time. It just fits his personality. And also, apparently, Louis was asked questions at this premiere, and this tweet says, "I asked Louis if the boys themselves were allowed to decide who sings which part in 1D songs. And then he looked down and said, I wish, I would have sang way more parts then. My heart broke into pieces. I really don't understand why anyone would want to put someone like Louis in the background." Yeah, so reading this for the first time, I got a little upset too. Just hearing that Louis looked down when he was asked that question, I just think that's really disappointing. I think anybody who's a One Direction fan just knows the whole story behind Louis and his part in One Direction and how Louis felt during that time. Louis said multiple times actually that he's felt more in the background of One Direction, kind of just shadowing. He really didn't get the most parts in the band like he should have. They kind of put Harry as the front man in the band, which is not Harry's fault. People shouldn't be hating on Harry for that. It was more of just what their team or their management wanted, whoever was instructing them to do things. And I just think that Louis didn't get a fair chance to even develop his voice. They didn't even give him a chance. If you think an artist has a less strong voice than the other boys, then maybe just help them work on their voice. Don't shove them to the background and say you don't get as many parts. The thing is, if it were a fair world, I would say that all the boys should be seen as equals in the band. But it's not. That's not the way a band works. If you have more than like 2 to 3 people in a group, there's always somebody that's going to outshine the other, someone who's going to be seen way bigger than the other, and there's always going to be this kind of unequal balance, regardless of who's more talented than the other. Aside from all that, not only did Louis go to this premiere event, we also got an article from the Evening Standard saying that Harry Styles went as well to that premiere on the same night. So the Evening Standard said Gallagher performed his new single, Shockwave, live to the crowd, and with a list of people, it includes Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles. So you're telling me that Harry and Louis went to the same event, but we literally never saw them pass each other, be seen in the same photo? I don't know how big the place was. Maybe they were just doing different interviews and hanging out with different people. I don't know how premieres work, but it's just funny how they were at the same event, same night. Did they even talk? Did they interact? It's just funny how they can be in the same vicinity and we don't see them together. That's why, going back to the whole Late Late Show thing, we're not going to see them together at all. If we do, it would be some miracle and I probably won't even believe it. And also around that same time, we got some fan interaction with Harry on the streets. He was taking some pictures with people. So yes, it is so nice to see Harry and Louis alive and well. And lastly, wrapping up this video, the girl band Muna, I don't really know how to pronounce their name, but they've opened up for Harry Styles before on his tour in the fall. Basically, they are a girl band, like a gay girl band. They spoke about Harry Styles. They said, in the position that Harry's in, he can't really say a lot, but you know, he chose a queer girl band to open for him. Okay, they're a queer girl band. I think that speaks volumes, Maskin says about Styles. She tells a story about how the band accidentally got Styles a rare Robert Mapplethorpe Thorpe book from Amazon as a tour gift, but when they got the book, it turned out to be almost entirely photos of Mapplethorpe's penis. Holy shit. He's probably like, the Mooner girls are fucking freaks. They gave me this insane book. Okay, honestly, I'm sure Harry Styles loved the heck out of that book. He was probably flipping through each page, ripping the page out, taping it on his wall, probably sending it to people, probably using it as a face mask. He's most likely secretly asking for a subscription. But yeah, I thought that was just a cool thing to add in the video. I think it'd be cool to hear more behind the scenes secrets or talk about Harry, like people who have met him. Like, I want that insider knowledge.
Okay, I forgot to talk about this little gem that Louis posted on his Instagram. Louis is showing his behind the scenes of Two of Us, of his music video. I highly appreciated Louis posting this because I just feel like we don't get to see enough behind the scenes material of Louis or his music video. So this was a nice treat for the fans. He just looks so small and beautiful. And this video was actually originally in color, but I had to flip the video and put it in black and white just so we didn't have copyright. But I just wanted to include this in the video because it is very important to talk about. I just didn't know that this existed when I was making this video. Just watch the rest of this cute little video. I have nothing more to say about it. It's just amazing, and I hope he comes out with more behind the scenes.
But anyway, guys, that is it for today. If I missed anything, just leave it down in the comments. Currently in my life, I am very busy. I am working and I'm just trying to do all this adult stuff that no one wants to do. So bear with my lack of uploading schedule right now. I am trying. But anyway, I make a video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.